My prices were overall higher than hers. She had beanies for like 20 bucks. Mine were 35. They bought from me. I'm just saying, they bought from me. Today is the craft market. Kind of nervous, kind of excited, but mostly nervous. I have my pink bandana to show what the bandana looks like, because I have like a hat model, styrofoam one that I think I showed y'all for like the hats, but nobody's modeling the bandana, and I feel like people are gonna be confused about how it's gonna look. So I'm wearing one, and then I think I wore this out before in a video, but I have this sweater on from Shein, a black tank, and just some gray yoga pants because I want to be comfortable, because it's gonna be like a whole 8-hour shift. Right now I'm getting ready to leave. I'm like packing up last minute things like my lunch. My mom's coming with me, so I'm not gonna sit there by myself, which is nice because my niece was supposed to, but she bailed on me for a dentist appointment, and I'm still not forgiving you for that, London. So, but I'll see you guys when we get there. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the table set up. Let me get a better view of it. This is everything. It's so freaking cute. Little business cards I made on Canva. Plants. Some bags. I have to pee already. Hi guys, so it is a couple days after the craft market. I needed a couple days to recuperate. Honestly, y'all, like it was a lot. Like the stress, the pressure to have things done beforehand. It was literally just like so much going on that after the craft market I literally took like a nap, and since then I've just been resting because it's been so tiring. I'm gonna do a little breakdown of how it went, what my goals were, what I accomplished, what I sold, what didn't sell, kind of things of that nature, because this was my first craft market, so I'm kind of excited to talk about it with you guys and let you guys know how it went. First of all, I think I'm gonna go over what I sold at the market. So I took a suitcase, and I feel like it was very convenient and very smart for me to do that, because literally, like, if I would have brought totes, I would have to carry them out of my car, carry them into the building, and it would have been like so much work, which wasn't planning on doing. The first thing that I sold, or that I brought to sell, I'll say, is my scrunchies. So I have this little setup, and if you guys, you know, watch the earlier clips of the video, you know like how the setup looked. But I had scrunchies. These were $5. Plants, and these were $12. Flower totes, super cute. These were $50. Bandanas, these were $15. Loopy purses, which this actually matches my outfit today, kind of cute. Have these loopy purses, which I made a while ago, but these were $40. And I had these flower bucket hats. This is so freaking cute. I'm kind of surprised this one didn't sell, because this was like so cute to me. Like I would have bought it, but that's just me. These were $35. I want to say that's it, everything that like I brought to sell. Now let's talk about what sold and what didn't sell. I sold 1, 2, 3 of these plants, 1 bandana, 1 flower bag, 1 bucket hat, and then 2 loopy purses. The total amount of money that is about $216 that I made total, which honestly I thought wasn't bad, because like I definitely was nervous, and the audience at this craft market was so out of my like reach, and like my the audience that I was targeting, it was so out of my target audience that I was so nervous. Like as soon as it started, I'm like, dang, I was afraid that they weren't gonna buy from me. I was more so afraid that it wasn't my target audience. My target audience is like younger girlies who like the type of aesthetic that I'm giving, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely was like nerve-wracking, because I didn't expect that. And I think for next time I will definitely be more aware of the audience and ask more questions based off of that, so that I know what kind of things to sell. Because if I would have known the audience that was going to be there, I would have sold different things, such as like more household items. I know one lady was asking if I sold dish scrubbers. which I have seen before, but I don't make those. So I was just like, dang, like I could have known about that beforehand. And then like I sold no scrunchies, which was very confusing to me because these were the cheapest thing that I had and nobody bought any, and I was like, that's surprising me. But I noticed a lot of the older ladies who walked by and saw my scrunchies were like, those are so soft, so cute, I wish I had hair for that. Now Susie, you know your granddaughter got hair. Why are you playing with me? Like, I think the target audience kind of is another reason why I didn't sell as much as I thought. In total, the total amount of stock that I had, the total price was about $767, and I sold 216 worth of items. So I think I did pretty good for my first craft market. I definitely my goal was to make, honestly I didn't have a goal, but I do know that I wanted to make more. I wanted to make a profit. I wanted to make more than the vendor price, and the vendor price was $40. So I definitely made a little profit. I think in total my profit was $176, which isn't bad. Like I said, for my very first craft market, I think I did pretty good. Obviously my next one, I'm going to move differently. I'm going to have different items depending on the audience. I'm also going to have different goals. So I do appreciate, and I think that this, I have learned a lot from it, and I always, you know, tell myself I can never like lose in any situation that I'm in, like in life, like regardless, because there will always be something that I take from it. So I think from this first craft market I have learned a lot, and I'll be able to apply those things to the next craft market, which I do plan on doing more. I actually have one coming up in a couple weeks, y'all. Let's talk about that later in a different vlog, but it's more of like a different type of event. But I'm excited because I'm going to set up a table there as well. But anyway, yeah, that's the sales that I did. Those are the items that I sold, my goals. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I wanted to let you guys know? What I learned, I'll say, is to definitely ask more questions about the audience, about how many people are going to be there. There were like 30 something vendors there, and there wasn't as much shoppers, I'll say. I did have a couple friends who pulled up, so I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming and see me. And they bought some stuff, so that was exciting to have like my personal peoples come support. Another thing, y'all, I'm not trying to throw no tea, no shade, no none of that, but there was this girl who also sold crochet stuff, and it was really weird because when I got there and I was setting up, she was like, oh, you're a crocheter too, huh? And I'm like, yeah, like, okay. And like, I don't know, I'm a real, I pick up on energy type of person, and her energy was definitely giving, like, I don't want to say jealousy, I don't want to say that because I don't know, and I don't want to assume, but it was just giving something weird. Literally, y'all, it was my table here, it was her table there, like right across from each other diagonally was our tables. And I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous because her listen, she was selling tote bags like this, and I'm not trying to, I really don't want to sound messy, y'all. I do not want to sound messy, so please take this with a grain of salt because I'm not trying to sound messy. This is like a learning, teaching moment. But she was selling these bags for $15. 1-5, y'all. I'm selling my bags for 50. And I looked at it and I'm like, dang, like, am I overpricing myself? But not, like I said, not trying to throw no tea, no shade on a girl, but from what I know, she didn't make a sale. And I'm not gonna lie, she might have, and I obviously like wasn't paying attention, but her bags didn't sell, I'll tell you that. My bag did, okay? For those of you who are like me and question everything and like compare yourselves a lot, do not undersell, do not underprice yourself. If you know what you're worth and you know your price, sell it at that. Because I also was thinking like, dang, like maybe I should have priced mine a little lower. But then I thought about it and I'm like, this took me a minute, okay? It took me a minute to make, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I wasn't about to like change my price because I saw hers was $15 and mine was $50. They bought from me, they didn't buy from her. So that's a learning lesson for any of you who feel like you should undersell or lower your prices because you see other people around you who have similar items. I don't care. If you know your worth and you know the type of things you sell are like worth their, you know, worth what you mark them, then keep it at that because somebody is going to buy them. And I have heard that so many times from so many different crochet artists on YouTube and everywhere else, and it didn't really stick with me until I lived it, until I literally saw my competition selling her stuff for dirt cheap, and she didn't make a sale off of hers, but I did. So it just kind of goes to show somebody will buy. That's my overall message with this whole situation. I wasn't trying to be messy, like I said, but it just kind of goes to show. and my prices were overall higher than hers. She had beanies for like 20 bucks, mine were 35. They bought from me. I'm just saying, they bought from me. Basically all I wanted to kind of say about that. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I'm really happy that I got to experience something like this, because if y'all watched my other video where I was crocheting the socks and doing like a chat with me or whatever, I was saying how I really wanted to get into craft shows, but I didn't know how. So to be able to have, you know, that experience now with one craft show down, it's like it excites me for more of them. I don't know, to prep in advance now, because that last minute prepping is not fun. I was literally like having on borderline anxiety attacks because I was nervous that I wasn't gonna make enough. But I didn't even sell like all of the things that I made. So it's like you don't gotta be too stressed out about it. There's steps and things that you can do to kind of make yourself more, like, you know what I mean, aware of what's going on, and being able to prepare yourself in the least amount of stressful way possible, if that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here. I'm always on my YouTube looking at comments and stuff, so I'll definitely answer and reach out. If you guys wanted any of these items, like this really cute car hanging plant, they will be on my Etsy pretty soon. So thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.